Okay folks, in this lecture I'm going to show you what to do when your autofill icon or button disappears and you need to bring it back. In other words, what to do and what scenarios does it actually disappear in. So what I'm going to do is just fill in this sequence here. Now this is part of the autofill exercises folks, so if you haven't attempted this bit yet, please do attempt the exercises before you see what I'm about to do, because I'm actually completing one of the answers for you in this lecture. Okay, now let's say I wanted to fill in this sequence in incremental order. Okay, now as you can see, I have done that. Now this is our autofill button or icon. Now right now it's showing, but if you click into another cell in Excel and then you want to come back to this sequence of numbers to perhaps use autofill again, the icon won't be there. So just to show you what I mean, if I click into this cell, you can see that because the focus goes into this cell, the icon which was here, in other words the autofill icon, disappears. Now let's say I want to go back to this sequence of data and get that autofill icon back. If I select the data, you can see that the icon does not appear back again, but instead we get Excel's quick analysis button. Now the reason we're getting this is because Excel hasn't detected our user action of wanting to use autofill. However, it has detected some data, and so it launches this quick analysis feature. Now of course, if you do want the autofill icon back, how do you get it back? Well, one of the things you can do is simply just select your first number again, or item, and then re-autofill everything again. There. And as you can see, our autofill button is there again. Now, what I mentioned earlier about when you click into another cell, the focus goes and then you lose your autofill icon. If you simply just click out and don't click into a cell, you can see that your autofill button is still there. And so if you select your data again, Excel's quick analysis button appears below the autofill button. So in this case, you have two buttons both appearing. Okay, so that was a real quick lecture folks, and it was just to show you the particular nuances of the autofill button, because sometimes what happens is you will fill out a sequence of numbers and you may want to use autofill again, and if you've already clicked into another cell, then you will lose that button from appearing. So what I've done is just to show you a way in which you can bring it back. Okay, so that concludes this lecture folks. It was a real quick one. If there are any questions or queries, please feel free to reach out and I will see you in the next lecture.